to the hot markets, I guess, man. Let's just start getting into the hot markets, see what the fuck is going on over here. Dry vans. Let's just refresh this. Let's see what's going on with them, what markets are hot. Let's check out the usual markets first, see if they're still hot. But everything's looking pretty good. Wisconsin's looking decent. Northern Wisconsin, Milwaukee's looking pretty damn hot. Chicago, dry van, still going. A lot of volume, man. A lot of volume, a lot of trucks as well. Then let's get into like Michigan and shit like that. If this board cooperates with me. Grand Rapids, still doing good. Detroit, reddish shit. See what's going on over there. Almost 4,000 loads, 432 trucks. Indianapolis, Indiana, crazy, dude. Almost 6,000 loads, cut that in half. 593 on the trucks, you could double that. Still going nuts. Columbus, Ohio, let's see what's going on. Columbus still almost 7,000, Jesus Christ, man. Cleveland, Pittsburgh doing very decent as well. I mean, a lot of shit going on, dude. There's a lot of shit going on. The markets look pretty good. Let's see, Northern New Jersey market. Almost 7,000 loads, 370 trucks. Do you have any coffee coming? Oh my God. Listen, man, whatever beef you guys have, keep that shit between your guys' self. I don't want to get involved in this. I have enough Tic Tac beefs as it is. I'm trying to keep this sponsor friendly. I really don't care. Just keep that shit between you guys, please, dude. What else we got going on? It's a little early for calls, but I guess we'll do it. What's going on, Matt?
What's up, Bobby?
Not much, sir. How may we help you today?
Just seeing how the DAT board's looking.
Which market? Which equipment?
Dry van for now.
Where at?
Ohio.
Where in Ohio exactly? I can tell you if you want to tell me exactly where
I'm
you're
a
at.
little bit north of Cincy.
Then okay, so towards Columbus. I mean, Cincinnati looks pretty good too, bro. I mean, 2630 on the loads, 197 trucks. Columbus is absolutely smoking, bro. Almost 7,000 loads, 524 trucks. And then you're not that far from Indy either, which is on fire. So as long as you head north, either east or west, bro, you should be, or just straight north, you're gonna be good, dude. It looks pretty damn good,
huh?
Yeah, very good.
So here, let me run you my situation. I think I've told you before. I've been leased onto a company for about 9 years, and we had a lot of good contracts, and we just got underbid on a big contract.
Oh yeah, I think you're telling us about that shit.
About 22 loads per day just disappeared.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, disappeared. So now we're just running some of the small contracts we have, but it's really put a damper on things. So,
but are you guys using the DET load board now? Because I mean, the market's pretty hot right now, dude.
No, he don't use it at all. He's just relying on the small contracts that we have left over. But I'm telling the owner, I'm saying, listen, let me lease a trailer and let's run the load board. Let's, because the rates are up, things are looking good. Just lease me a trailer and let's run the load board. I'll do it myself. I mean, it's not that hard to navigate.
So what's he saying? No?
He's saying, yeah, we'll probably, not a problem. I'll do 20%. You can use my MC. You can lease a trailer, and I'll pay you for the loads. You just got to get the loads. What do you think about 20%?
Is everything included in that 20%?
Everything.
Okay, then yeah, that's very good. That's good. As long as they don't try to add all these fucking extra charges on later, that's good, dude. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. I see a lot of other people. One guy said, I was talking to another guy. He's saying, 13%. I'm like, man, I don't know who's going to do a trailer, MC number, and everything for 13%.
Yeah, but why isn't he? Yeah, Elf man had 12%. Yeah, 12% with what? Everything covered: insurance, trailer, ELDs, IFTA, everything. That's covered. I love when people every time a company tells you some low percentage, dude, they're always the ones who are gonna scam the shit out of you and cut your rates, bro. But yeah,
I mean, everything's covered: ELD, trailer,
insurance,
maintenance on the trailer, insurance. All I'm paying for. I just bought a brand new truck in 24. All I'm paying for is insurance on the truck and my maintenance costs on the truck, which I have a warranty on my truck.
Yeah, that's good. But how the hell is he not running? I mean, if you lost a big contract, why is he not running DAT load board yet, dude?
He's looking for other contracts right now. He's just kind of waiting it out.
So what are you gonna so you'd rather not spend $150 on a load board and make thousands of dollars more than just wait?
He's had that load board for years. and he'll use it if he has to. He don't even use it. He's always had big contracts.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like, dude, I would say still just jump on and fucking use it right now, dude.
I'm going to. I was telling the old lady, I said, man, listen, you know, he's got these little runs we're doing here and there. He's got contract. He's got a contract. You ever heard of Abbott Nutrition?
I heard of Abbott Laboratories, Industries or something. Like yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. We have a contract with them. We do loads through. We have a contract through Pack Worldwide, which they just got bought out. Now it's called Pro Am Pack. We have a contract through them. I mean, he's got about 400 trailers. He spots around. But now we only got these little small contracts.
Wait, hey, hold on one second. Let me just get to YouTube guys really quick because I feel bad. Jerome, hold on. Let me just tell him Louisville, Kentucky for Jerome. Let me tell you because he's been waiting for a fucking minute. Hold on. Louisville's looking good, bro. Almost 3,000 loads, 309 trucks. If you go north or if you go north, straight north or northeast, Jerome, you're good because you're going to be hitting Indy and Cincinnati if you really have to, which I don't think you're going to have to. And then Gerardo Gomez, Reefer, McAllen, Texas. Let me just check that for you really quick because they always say I ignored them, bro, because I didn't have the comments on last time. So fucking, 1 sec, buddy. Sorry, it's dragging a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, if it's fucking dragging. McAllen, Texas looking good too, bro, for refrigerated. 3,600 loads, 156 trucks. And Laredo's looking not too bad either, but McAllen's a lot better, so you should be good, bro. Both of you guys should be good in your areas. What's up? All right, Matt, you back? You over there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just walked in the store, but
Damn, what are you
yeah, I'm going to tell him,
fashion show store? What's going on over there, bro?
Speedway.
Okay, Speedway's bumping that kind of music.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They're jamming.
There you
But
go.
listen, I'm going to get on him and tell him to run them load boards, man, because, I mean, I'm looking at good rates coming out of Columbus, Dayton, Louisville, Indy.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, you got to call us back, bro, because we're getting a lot of background noise from you, bro.
All right, later.
All right, later. Hi, you on here? All right, everybody's calling in, but nobody's talking. All right, let's get back to the market update. Sorry, a lot of people are asking me, so let's just go. Before closing the DUT audit switch past satisfaction, do you think I'll be okay since it's not avoid issues, but thinking I have issues with third parties saying, wait, hold on. Before closing, I had DOT audit, which passed satisfactory. Yeah, if you pass satisfactory, bro, and you're trying to reopen up a company, I don't think there should be any issues whatsoever. But if you already had an MC, yeah, it's better just to open an old one as long as it was clean, dude. And then, I mean, still, because it's going to look nicer after 3 to 6 months because you got a better MC. All right, sorry, let me get back to the comments a little bit. Scranton, PA for dry vans, Thomas Mafia. Let me see what's going on in Scranton, PA, bro. Dry vans. Let me switch to the dry. What the fuck? Why is this board dragging today, bro? I think I have too many tabs open. Okay, dry van. Current day. Scranton. Sorry, bro. This board's dragging. I'm trying to get it to load up, dude. Allentown. Oh my God. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Well, Allentown looks good. 4,300 loads. Jesus Christ, dude. All right. Scranton. Where the fuck's Scranton? Yeah, it's Allentown Market. So yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. Northern New Jersey's absolutely hot. So if you got a deadhead over there, Central PA is looking good too. Everywhere there's a lot of volume, bro. I mean, the rates. I still think you're gonna be hitting over $2 out of there, bro. Like, you know, the rates are pretty good over. Even like back also Chicago are paying like almost $2 a mile right now out of PA, bro. So I think you should be good. Liam, what's going on, buddy? Zanesville, Ohio dry van market. It's gonna be Cleveland area. You're gonna be good, bro. You're gonna be good. Holy shit. Over 9,000 loads, 489 trucks. You're definitely going to be good, bro. All right, where are we at? Sorry, we're jumping around everywhere here trying to get back to... I just took $3 a mile to Miami from Columbus. J-Mac, I think you should have got more, bro. I'm just saying. I think you should have got more. I think you could have got closer to 350 or higher, bro. But it is what it is. Just get the hell out of there as fast as you can. I heard Florida's got some decent freight right now, so hopefully you get something decent out of there, bro. Riverside, California. You guys got to tell me what equipment, what market. Same comment, please. Riverside, California drive-in. Okay. Riverside, California drive-in. Ontario market. I mean, it's 3,800 loads, 1,721 trucks. I don't like the ratio on that. Los Angeles got a lot of loads and a lot of trucks. I'm pretty sure you're going to get a load out of there. I know you're going to get a load out of there. I'm just not sure how good the rate's going to be because I just don't like it's just too many trucks for my liking, but there's still freight volume, bro, so you should be fine. You should be fine, bro. All right. Jesus Christ is jumping up and back. Florida and Georgia always sucks. Sounds like it still does. No, Florida's actually picked up, dude, for the drive van, surprisingly, bro. Well, it looks like it died this week. Last week was good. Yeah, you definitely should have took a lot more than $3 a mile to Miami, but it is what it is at this point. Yeah, dude, it's completely died up this week, bro. I mean, still showing a lot of volume, but it's just not, you know. I mean, I don't know why these colors. I know it's still showing a lot of volume. I think you're gonna get a load, but just the money's not gonna be that great right now, bro. Bob, drive-in, Tacoma and Missouri for drive-in. Tacoma, Washington. Showing red, but let's see. I mean, 2,368 loads, 282 trucks. I still wouldn't trust it, bro. Northwest is one of those places that just, you know, ain't the best, bro. Ain't the best. The rest, everything around you is dead. So they're going to be trying to come and get your freight, bro. So good luck. Then we got Missouri for a drive-in, somebody asked. Let me see. Missouri. St. Louis looks very good, bro. 5,500 loads, 314 trucks. And Kansas City is looking good, bro. About same numbers as St. Louis. Everything else in Missouri looks dead. So hopefully you're closer to one of those markets. Houston to Louisiana. I'm not gonna look up loads like lanes, bro. If you want, I can tell you the Houston market for dry vans. Houston has a lot of fucking freight, bro. Showing over 11,000 loads, 766 on a miles. You're trying to do a short run to Louisiana, you're probably going to get a decent amount of money, considering it's a short run. So if you're in Houston looking for Louisiana, I'm pretty sure you're going to have no problem finding a good paying load out of there, bro. So good luck for that. Good luck with that one. Jacksonville area for dry. We just looked it up. Dude, Jacksonville. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't trust it. It was red red hot last week. This week showing 2,300 loads, 322 trucks, but that's Florida, bro. Like, I can't vouch for Florida, bro. Good luck. Let me know what happens, bro. Just get the hell out of there as fast as you can with the first best load you could get, bro. Where are we at? Jacksonville area drive-in, Southgate, South Georgia is trash right now. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trust it, bro. If you're going to go down there, you got to take a lot of money, bro, so you get that head out of there and still not lose money. Flatbed market, I was out of Memphis and Arkansas area. It was on fire last week. Yeah, flatbed, bro. Little Rock market has been absolutely crushing it. Memphis has been crushing it. Pretty much anywhere in the South with a flatbed, you're going to be doing good, bro. I truly believe so. So that's good. I'm happy you got. Thank you for confirming my market updates. And every time I tell people, they're like, yo, well, good luck getting down there. Well, no shit, dude. It's a hot market. So just get down there, stay down there, bro, and stop leaving. Drive van, Midwest, bro. You got to tell me, I'm not going to go through the whole. Midwest is on fire, bro. Like pretty much anywhere, dude, right now in Midwest. Wisconsin, with parts of Wisconsin. Chicago's doing good. Indianapolis, bro. Fucking Grand Rapids. Detroit seemed all right. Ohio's absolutely smoking, bro. I mean, the Midwest is hot right now, dude. So, I mean, you're good anywhere pretty much. Don't go to Missouri, in the middle of Missouri. Besides that, you should be good. Jesus Christ, a lot of comments, bro. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. It's jumping all over the place. Flatbed, Midwest. You got to be more specific, dude. I don't want to go over every single area. So tell me flatbed and which area you're going to be in. I'll be more than happy to look it up for you. Just took hazmat toast to Colorado from West Texas, 430 a mile, back out to East Texas, 260 on a hot shot. Frankie Cook, that's good. That's good for a hot shot, bro. That's really good money, dude. And you're saving a bunch of money on equipment, diesel, so on and so on. Northwest to the southeast. I'm not going to be looking up like exact lanes, bro. I'm not going to be searching those right now. Just way too many comments for that. If we get dead, then I'll do it. Dallas, Texas, again, bro. What area, bro? What equipment? Exact area and equipment, please. Fort Worth, Texas, 40 foot. I don't have the information on or stats on hot shots, dude. I'm sorry. New York, another one, bro. I need equipment, please. Same comment. What trucking school would hire a felon with a CDL? What trucking school would hire you? I don't know about trucking schools. I know a bunch of trucking companies that don't give a fuck about felonies, bro. What else we got? You know, Midwest Good 350 on TQL coming out. Yeah, if TQL's paying, bro, something's going on, huh? Cargo van New York. Sorry, bro, no cargo van information. Private stock pulling out of Florida for 450 a mile. What kind of equipment? What kind of equipment? Phoenix flatbed. That's an interesting one. Let's check that out. Phoenix flatbed. Phoenix flatbed. Well, looks pretty dud, bro. Yeah, 1,500 loads in that big ass area. 137 trucks. Everything around you is dead. I wouldn't be too excited about it, to be honest, bro. Hopefully it works out for you, buddy. But doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be too excited about it. Maryland dry van. Back to dry vans. Maryland. Looks red. That's okay. I mean, not bad. Numbers look good. Almost 3,800 loads, 412 trucks. You're right by PA and Southern Jersey, bro. Worst comes to worst, put the radius up a little bit, bro. I think you're gonna be good, man. I think you're gonna be all right, dude. I would just go with that and just raise the radius up and you'll be good to go. Where are we at? You need what? Square marquee that shows these, okay? Jesus Christ, bro. Stop Deck Boise, Idaho. That's interesting. Let's look at that one. Stop Deck Boise. Well, Boise looks dead, dude. Big ass area, 1,000 trucks, 1,000 loads, 51 trucks, but that's, you know, cut the loads in half, double the trucks. And that's still a huge ass area to cover. Everything around you looks dead. Your best market closest to you, Spokane. I'm not sure how good I would trust that with a step deck, to be honest with you. But good luck, bro. Let us know how that goes. Dry van, Seaski. Hey, what's up, Seaski, bro? Dry van, Ohio. Dry van, Ohio's hot. Cleveland's hot. Columbus hot. Cincy hot. You're good in Ohio, bro. If you got dry vans in Ohio right now, you're gonna be making money, dude. Where else? Michigan, Lowboy. Sorry, bro. Lowboy's gonna be more specialized equipment. I would probably say like truck stop or shit like that. Farmington, North. Jesus Christ. Farmington, New Mexico for a flatbed. Let me see. Trash, bro. Trash. Showing 1,300 loads, but that's not accurate. Showing it's not good, bro. And either way, if you go north, south, east, or west, you're in bad areas, bro. So I don't understand. I mean, unless you live there, why do you guys go there, bro? With these equipments, just don't go there, dude. Unless you live there, then I would say maybe, bro. Salt Lake Drive-In, Jesus Christ. Let me see Drive-In. What do you want, Happy? You're gonna ruin the live again, bro? We got 154 people, dude. Once Happy starts,
fake views.
Once Happy starts talking, this shit's gonna go in half. Oh shit!
Yeah, you're gonna turn off the bots.
Since there's 160 people, here, let me pin this fucking comment. I need you guys to go to this Facebook group right there, bro, and sign up, dude. I'm gonna give market updates right there.
Don't do that. Don't sign up for anything. He's gonna hack your guys' email.
Because I can't. It's not an email. It's a Facebook group, you dummy. Because I can't do lives all the time. But I will be posting all the hot markets in this Facebook group. Wait, did I accept? Where's fucking Redbeard? I just accepted him. What's up, Bread? What's up, Gingerbread? Pray hard, live hard, bro. Die hard, bro.
Get out of here. Stay hard, be hard.
That's right, bro. Anyways, everybody go to this Facebook group. I think I pinned it on top too, right? I did.
I don't see it in there.
Yeah. It's pinned on top too, but go join my Facebook group. I feel like a loser. I only got 34 people in there, bro. Let's try to get it to 50 at least, bro. Make it more respectable. Like, what's going on, bro? You selling some insurance or what?
Every day I'm hustling. What's going on with your nephew? No, not nephew, godson.
I know he hasn't been in yet. I'm gonna talk to him when he gets back. I think he's supposed to come back today, bro. So we'll see if he comes back.
Well, we're hiring. We're only hiring quality, though. I have so many people messaging me, begging me for a job.
Damn, bro, must be nice, dude. I wish people were messaging me, begging me to give me money, dude. That would be nice. But it's about to get busier for you, bro, because if this market keeps going like this, bro, you're gonna have all these people coming back into the industry again.
Yeah, market's looking good.
It is looking good.
You know, people would know more about the market updates if they joined your Facebook group.
That's what I'm saying, bro. See, ever since Happy got on, we just dropped from like 160 to 112, bro. Just because they see his name, dude. They're boycotting the show, dude.
Nah, I got fans, bro. Most of your viewers are fans of mine.
Oh yeah, so
You have anti-fans.
So
There's a reason. There's a reason why the views go up.
yeah, when you're not here, correct?
Everybody,
That's
bro,
it. There's a reason.
Even when
That's the
even when
reason.
you're not on live, even when I'm on other lives, people join in and they're like, "Yo, Happy, are you the guy from Bobby Loads?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
See,
funny as
they
fuck.
know you through me, bro.
I
You
got
see-
fan.
you just
No, they
admit it,
don't.
bro. You see, you just admit it, bro.
Because I mean, I'm on your live, you know, like
Uh-huh.
I'm not really on anybody else's live.
Is that what happened?
But they tell me like I'm funny, I'm cool.
They're lying
See,
to you, bro.
I got two fans, Cisco, Sarah.
Cisco just being nice, bro.
Sarah does not like you, Happy. Sarah's lying. Sarah just likes
No,
the
she's
extra
not, she's
drama
not.
you add.
Yeah, bro. All you guys do is go around and just start shit with people, bro, and try to get people.
No, but what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, your boyfriend over there in Canada starting shit. He's getting into beefs with.
Hey, we're not mentioning people's names no more, bro. Sponsor friendly show, bro.
That's why I said your boyfriend.
You guys-
I didn't say his name.
You guys need
I
to.
don't want to say his fucking dumbass name.
Bro, you guys are starting to become
Fucking name.
like the percolator in his crew, bro. That's what you guys are starting to become, dude.
Like what?
Like the percolator in his crew, bro.
Bro, Bobby, I've been telling you for like a long time, right?
I'm
just egging this on, and I'm just enjoying the show.
I'm gonna call
Right?
you guys.
This
like
is all
eight-
Sarah's beef and Dexter's beef.
I'm gonna
Whatever
call
they
you
have
guys
between them.
part do or how do you say do? However the fuck you say it.
Part what?
You're too young to.
Part two?
Redbeard, how old are you, Redbeard?
33.
Oh
if I
damn, you
remember
might be too
correctly.
young too, bro, for the Hot Shots part no or do or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, bro. Look, Happy just starts beef and then he like pauses. He's probably playing with his fucking drills or something, dude.
No, what are you talking about?
I like how we see
I'm
the
home.
cigarette just
I'm
peeking
cleaning my
out.
truck.
Peeking out where, bro? What are you talking? That's allegedly,
Outside.
bro. Allegedly. It's not happening, dude.
Yeah, so what's up? What's up with the market?
I don't know. It's on fucking fire right now, dude.
Yeah, but why do you guys gotta tell everybody about the market being hot?
Because that's what I do. I come on here and I
This
give market
this is
updates,
how
bro.
we flood the market with fucking Somalians, Russians, Indians.
No,
you know, like,
you
we
just
gotta
see
keep
the
it low.
fucking what the fuck was that operation called? Another one. They just had one like 2 weeks ago, or like I think it ended on the 15th or 18th of last month. I didn't even hear about it till now, dude. They put like over 500 people out of service, man, for ELP again.
500 out of 200,000.
Was it ELD or CDL?
No, ELP, the English language
Oh,
proficiency.
ELP. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got
Hey,
you.
did you hear about Sam Express and your boys getting raided over there at the terminal?
Where? Who's my boys? They're Polish?
It's the same shit, bro. They're all like Russian, Polish.
Oh, just saying. You mean it's the same as Pakistani and Indian? You mean?
Yeah, you could say that. Sure, go ahead.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
They're South Asian, I mean, I'm not offended, bro. What the fuck?
What
You
do
get offended.
Why would you get offended?
Bro,
Those are your
but,
brothers,
alright,
bro.
So, anyways, like they're getting raided. They got like warehouses. Apparently, they're trying to find the owner of the company, like whoever's at the top. Like that's how like structured this shit is. Like everything's anonymous.
Matt's saying
Nobody
800.
knows who the owner is. They're saying the owner is overseas in Kyrgyzstan, whatever the
Oh,
fuck that shit is.
that's almost guaranteed.
Kyrgyzstan.
Damn, dude. Wait, so who is this,
Dude,
Sam?
like, hey, bro, have you seen the video of their tour, like of their offices?
No.
That shit is crazy. They're saying that they have 500 trucks and they're making, I think, 500 million a year in revenue.
That's what I'm.
That's not possible, bro. How's that possible?
500 million in revenue? Why is that not possible?
Bro, if you go on Twitter, everybody's saying it's not possible. No, I forgot the number. I think it was 250 trucks or 500, some shit like that. But whatever the revenue is, it's not possible. It doesn't add up unless they drive illegally, unless they're editing logs and like, you know, just unless they're like paying their drivers so low. Obviously, they're gonna make that much. So.
Revenue has
Well,
nothing to
we
do
had
with
that guy-
expenses, bro. Like
We
revenue
had
is
that guy
just a gross
paying
number.
the drivers 25 cents, right, Bobby?
Yeah, right. That
Yeah,
was
like-
fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, but that's still again that has nothing to do with revenue
it's
or
not
gross.
possible.
Why is it not possible? It's gross, dude. What do you mean it's not possible?
If you're running legally, you cannot make that money, Bobby. What are you talking about?
Why can't you make that money?
You can't. Holy shit.
What do you mean? Like, I don't-
Unless you're paying your drivers.
you just said
20 cents a
500
mile.
trucks, dude.
Bro, it says this online. Why don't you do your research?
You said 500 trucks, right?
That's what they're saying.
Okay, so say 500 trucks
This
just times
is from Twitter. Like, this
times
is like people on Twitter
6,500.
that-
That's 3 million. That's 3 million a week, bro. Times 169 million. Okay, so I mean maybe it's a little high.
Now you want to correct me? No, you still want to correct me?
I mean, it's still like
You
what do
don't
you mean?
have to correct me all
But
the
they
time,
probably had
man.
more
It's
different
common sense.
carriers. They maybe they're doing freight brokerage. It's possible. You
No,
can do 500.
Maybe they're doing fraud. Maybe, bro, they're TQL's top carrier. They got awarded in 2025.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm
They're
talking about,
picking up
bro.
all they're picking up all the cheap freight from TQL. I don't know why you guys don't like talk about these issues. You always talk about like broker transparency.
No, 'cause we
Bro,
only
this
talk about
shit's
Indian
problem,
when
like,
Indian people
it's
mess
not,
up,
it's
dude.
not
That's the only
like
time.
these guys are flooding. These guys
Yeah,
flooded
we're
the
biased.
industry.
Yeah, bro. We only want to bring bad stuff about Indian people, bro, and Pakistanis. Dude.
I mean, you can say whatever you can say that, but none. You guys are on the spotlight now. So.
Once you
And
get
enjoy that.
once some Indian
And
people get
enjoy all the
busted,
attention, Bobby.
well, it's not my people, bro. We already went over this.
It is your people.
What
are
are
you
they?
talking about?
What are they?
Russia, Kyrgyzstan,
Yeah, that's
Uzbekistan.
okay. If you're gonna say like Russian or
Poland.
Lithuanian or something, yeah, Kurdistan is nowhere near us, dude.
Okay, so
That's
was
closer to you,
Poland, was
probably,
Poland
bro.
a part of Russia? Was Poland a part of Russia at one
Nah,
point?
dude, Poland was
It was.
Poland was
It was
the
part of
biggest
the-
country
oh,
in
it's a
Europe a long
little
time ago,
stutter,
dude.
bro.
Until I believe like the Lithuanian people
It was
beat.
part of the Soviet Union.
I mean, I guess yeah. Later
It's
on,
all, bro. It's all Russian. I'm not like. It doesn't mean that you guys are not Polish. But when I say Russian, it means like you guys are all just like it's the same shit, bro.
no, it's not.
You guys
It's
all
not,
share
bro.
the same DNA. It's like it's the same.
Definitely do not,
Does
bro.
that mean I get a claim being Mexican because
Shit.
I'm from
Vladimir
Texas?
Putin.
Yeah, no, man. It's messed up, dude. I don't know why you're so racist, bro. What happened to you? Like, what did you like?
I'm not. I'm just pointing. It's a fact. Like you guys flooded the market
This-
in Chicago. You
Did
guys
like
are doing
did
fraud.
like a Russian guy
You guys-
like, touch
you
your
guys are
pee at a
stealing
truck
freight.
stop, gas station or something, bro? Like at a bathroom
you
store or
guys are
something?
stealing freight. You guys pay your drivers
What
20 cents a
happened?
mile. You guys
I
cook
thought
the
we were
books.
sponsor friendly.
Dude, oh yeah, we are. Sorry, that's why I said pee.
Oh, is there any new sponsors, Bobby?
I can't tell you right now, dude.
Verizon?
No. But what fuck? I was gonna say something clever too. Now it's good. Oh no, what are you talking about, dude? Chicago, the European companies pay drivers the most money out of anybody, dude. What are you saying, dude?
Yeah, but you have
It's
to run
you-
illegally to make that
Bro,
money.
it's
That's
you-
what you guys don't.
it's these
if you're
Indian
running
companies,
illegally,
Mongolian
you're messing
companies.
up everybody else's market.
Dude, that fuck. Look at that. You guys are paying like 25 cents for like you bring these people from your country and pay them 25 cents. How are you gonna say, dude? Chicago carriers are the ones that pay the most, bro.
Indians are not doing that. What are you talking about?
What do you
Indians
mean
are
you
not
guys are
bringing
not?
over the.
What are you saying, dude? What are you saying?
The European companies in Chicago, the Russians, the Kyrgyzstans, the Uzbekistans, right? They're all
Uzbekistan's are the ones
trafficking
that do the shady stuff like you guys do, bro. Us
what's
Polish,
happening?
So the
Lithuanian,
Russians- so the
Russians,
Polish-
we're the ones that take care of the
you guys are
drivers,
all
pay them
like-
good money, bro. Like that's what we
No,
do,
you
dude.
don't.
Yeah, they do, bro. Go
Yeah, what's
find me a
happening?
company.
You guys
What's
run
up, bro?
illegally.
Go
You
find
guys
me a
run
company
illegally.
that pays more than like a Polish, Lithuanian, and Russian company right now in Chicago,
Yeah,
dude.
and to make that money, you have to run illegally. You guys are doing
Well,
double the work
that's
for the
allegedly,
same
bro.
amount of pay.
That's not. Now you're
It's
just
not
making.
allegedly. It's a
Now
fact.
you're just making accusations, bro.
There's
that-
people, Bobby. There's people on TikTok.
Hey, that's slander.
There's this lady on TikTok. I'm gonna send you the TikTok name, right? Her entire personality is driving for a Russian company and like cooking the books and like being a
Okay.
1099 driver.
Oh, great.
shit, like-
More money for her, bro. What do you mean? Need to fucking risk it for the biscuit, bro.
You don't see what the problem is. You
No.
don't see how that's affecting the market.
No.
How running illegal logbooks is running. It's
That
not
definitely
gonna
does
affect the
not
market.
affect the market.
Yeah,
It
there
does
you
affect
go.
the market. What are you
Does
talking
not.
about? It ruins it for everybody else.
How?
It's trying to-
No, there's such a small
All right,
percentage
so Bobby,
of people
Bobby,
that
I'm
do
gonna
that.
clip this.
Bro, I'll
clip
clip it for you, bro. I'll put it on, bro.
That's
And what-
such a small percentage of people that do that.
yeah, bro.
It's not a small percentage.
So you're
What are you
paying
talking
the
about?
driver good money, right? You're taking care of the driver. Like you're paying the driver normal wage. So so you think your Indian boys that jump in 3 in a truck, bro, and poop in a fucking bucket, getting paid 25 cents per mile to split between 3 of them is not messing up the market?
There's no such thing as 3 in a truck.
Okay, say 2,
See,
whatever.
here you're being racist.
But there is, because
I'm
there's
just pointing out
plenty of
a fact.
videos there was 3 people in a truck.
Wait,
Plenty
hang
of videos.
on. Hey,
But
I've got,
what does that
I've got
mean?
clients that I fired.
Only
that
one
had
person can
4 in a
drive at a
truck.
time.
See, look at that. Look at that.
Only one person can drive at a
Gingerbread
time,
just brought
so
you
what do you mean
proof, bro. So you're saying that messes up the market more than hardworking Europeans that jump in and work hard and get paid good money?
Bro, both the Indians, the Europeans, the Russians are doing illegal shit. You guys are fucking up the market.
Dude,
what
first
don't
of
you
all,
understand,
allegedly, bro. You don't
no, it's not
show
allegedly.
me proof.
It's a fact. Like,
Show me proof.
Dude, there's Facebook groups that are
Show me
asking
proof, bro.
Bro,
There's proof everywhere. You're just
come
don't
with
wanna-
receipts,
you're
dog.
just being stubborn, Bob. You're just being stubborn.
What I'm just
That's the
saying, bro.
problem.
Everything I
Like,
say,
no.
it was
But,
already
one
caught.
second. So where
or-
have you seen the 3 drivers in the truck? Just answer that for me.
all
This is
over
all
Where have you
TikTok,
seen them sitting in a
fucking
fucking
YouTubes,
truck? Where have you seen
Instagrams,
them?
switching.
The three drivers were just peeling off the DOT sticker
Yeah,
on that
exactly.
semi truck a couple
So
weeks back.
when you see a
is it
European guy,
Amazon?
when you see a European guy switching signs, that's not to get more logbook hours. That's just to go deliver a load because they booked it under a different MC. When you see
that's the problem, bro. That's
when
the
you see an
problem.
Indian guy do it, he's doing it to cook the books and then do a U-turn in Florida, bro.
See,
Bro,
you're picking
bro,
and choosing,
Indians,
dude. Like,
bro,
and
Indians,
this is exactly
Indians
what the
ruin the
problem is with the
market, man.
industry.
What's the
Indians
problem?
ruin the industry, man. You guys are killing us in every way possible.
What nationality are you?
Me, I'm Croatian, Bosnian, Eastern European.
There
There you go.
go.
You're part of the problem in Chicago.
No,
You
my
guys are part
friend,
of the problem.
no, my friend, I'm not in Chicago. I'm in Michigan. But what you
It's
guys
the same
did
shit. Whatever you guys are in
recently
the
to
fucking Midwest, you guys are part of the problem. Just
Whoa.
like the
Why are you
see,
getting
you
all
guys are blaming
offensive,
the
bro?
Indians. You
Why
guys
you
are
getting all
blaming the
offensive?
Indians, but you're part of the problem too.
I mean, bro, but you gotta
Like, you guys
understand
want to point fingers, but
Yeah, but you
I
gotta
get.
understand.
Listen, I'm on the same page as like the Indians are the problems, bro. In California, these Fontana companies, they're the problem. I get it.
Any
We're on the
state.
same page. We might
Any
even
state.
agree with that. But you're pointing
so you
fingers,
just,
but you're not going to point fingers
Okay,
at
how
your own
about
people.
this?
That's the problem.
Look, one at a time. Go ahead, Happy. You go ahead. Go first, bro. You go first, and then we'll
I
have.
already said everything I have to say.
Okay,
Like,
so
I'm pointing fingers equally. You guys always pick and choose.
I just said go
And
ahead, and you
that's
said
the
you're done,
problem.
and then you keep talking. So go ahead, finish what you want to say.
I'm done. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
I'll listen to
finish your point so you can reply to it.
I already made the point.
Okay.
I'm talking in circles now,
Byra, is that what you say it?
and I'm being
Yeah,
equal
yeah.
on the criticism.
But listen, I've been in the trucking industry as well for 15 years, man. And if you think about it, us Eastern European, it doesn't even matter what you just admitted it, man. Like, you gotta understand who's been creating a lot of the problems. I get it. It's not all you guys, but the Canadian drivers, the Californian drivers, those are the people creating the problems. The Eastern European people, they're a lot of us are trying to do our best and make money the legal way. And there is proof that there is 3-4 guys in a truck. The biggest problem right now is the not communicating, not being able to speak English as well. And as you can see, what's been going on, these accidents is not hurting only you guys, it's hurting all of us. So yeah, you guys can take hire drivers for cheaper and do all these things because you guys have less expenses, because those drivers coming in have $500 or $1,000 in bills. So you admitted it yourself,
And
man.
then on a work visa, that you know what I mean. But that shit's coming to an end.
So are Indians the only ones?
No.
Mongolian,
Mongolian.
What you're saying is the Indians are the majority, but where's this?
But you guys are the majority. That's the problem, bro. You got to just admit it, bro.
It's not the majority,
bro. You guys
you're
took
being
over.
stubborn, you're being fucking
bro, you
stupid
didn't.
as fuck,
It's
pointing
100.
out just the Indians.
Bro.
No, one second. Well, Bobby, you're
Can
cutting
I
me
talk
off,
now?
right?
Can I talk? Because everybody got their turn.
Because he's making accusations.
But he's not making accusations. There's proof of this.
All right. First of all, where's the proof? Okay, so show me the percentage where it says Indians or there's a certain percentage of accidents, and those are the Indians that are causing them. Show me the percentage.
We're not talking about the accidents.
Where's
We're talking about ruining the
See,
industry,
the
bro.
problem is, yeah. So Europeans don't ruin the industry. That's crazy as fuck to say that, bro. That's fucking crazy.
No.
bro.
To be honest, I
you guys
think.
point fingers,
But-
and you want to talk about English, but from
again-
my experience, every Russian driver, every Uzbekistani driver that I've seen, they fucking park at the pumps. They pull out their phone to translate. But you guys want to blame the Indians for not knowing English? I understand that a lot of these Indians.
That's one part.
I understand that a lot of these Indians don't speak English. I get that. It's a problem. But you guys are pointing finger.
Yeah, but the problem is Polish people, Russian people, they don't bring drivers in on visas, opening up all these trucking schools.
Yes, they do. What are you talking about?
No, where? Show me one incident of where that happened. Because I've been looking. I did not find one. How many Indian trucking schools are getting shut down in Washington?
You're looking right past
California?
it. It's all over Facebook
Okay.
Marketplace. Just do your research, Bobby.
what's
It's
over-
on Twitter. You gotta
what's
do your
over
research.
Facebook
You
Marketplace?
pick and choose. You're picking and choosing. Sorry, it's not
Hey,
on
Cisco,
Marketplace. It's
we're
on
Max right
Yeah,
now.
but
I'm trying to
Happy-
you won't let me.
I didn't mean to say Marketplace.
Happy,
I
but
meant
you gotta
Facebook
understand. It's all over the news, man. I get it. Maybe the news is only.
I see the news too, man. I
Okay,
see the
but
news
hold on.
too.
Let me
But
talk
like I said, you
about
guys
it.
are
Hey,
picking and
Happy.
choosing.
Happy, but you're part of the problem, man. You got to think like, look, you're not even letting us talk. So what happens when you guys get pulled over and things happen like this? You're reacting the same way they do.
What are you talking about?
But you see the arrest videos and the footage when people get pulled over, they act like they don't know what's going on. They don't know where they're at or what's going on or what truck or
Who's they? Who's they?
Well, a lot of Indian people, Mongolian people, Uzbekistan people, those are
the
probably
same-
the
there you
biggest
go,
ones
so-
that I've seen. But dude, again, bro, you see, like you
But
keep
you're
on.
saying that Russians
bro,
are
can I
just, like,
please
absolutely
fucking talk?
zero
I let you
Russians?
talk like 3 times already,
No,
bro.
there's absolutely no
Dude,
Russians
let me talk.
doing this shit.
Okay, first of all the Indian people are the ones that had all the schools, bro. Okay, you guys are the ones that got caught fucking with cameras in your turbans, fucking cheating on tests. It's not even being funny. It's serious. It was on the news. Earpieces in, cheating on a test. You open up all these trucking schools. The same thing already happened in fucking Canada. You guys took over to Canada shit. Then it brought here, and it just so happened that the crashes that happened were Indian people. You know what I mean? So yes, bro. Unfortunately, the party that's mostly responsible for this is the Indian community, and I don't understand
It's
why.
not mostly the Indian
Okay, again, you're
in
just
Canada,
interrupting
yeah,
without
sure.
letting people finish.
In Canada,
So
sure, bro.
here too, bro. So it's like,
not here, dude.
if it was Polish
Yeah,
people that this
California,
happened to, if it was like a Polish U-turn in Florida, if it was Polish driving schools, if it was Polish people bringing in shit on, I'd be like, yeah, fucking, Polish people are wrong. Who gives a fuck if I'm Polish? So just because it is the Indian community, you're getting offended because you're Indian instead of just being, yeah, okay, I get it. There's a lot of proof.
I'm not getting offended. The problem
Hey,
is
You are
guys
getting
picking and
offended though.
choosing.
That's the
Hey,
problem,
That's
but
the
I'll
bro.
tell
problem.
you. Hey,
You guys
hey,
pick,
Happy,
you did
listen.
the same shit. One second. Whatever your name is, Bajra, you gotta give me 1 second, man. So, Bobby, you did the same shit a couple months ago when that guy caused an accident, the U-turn guy. You started pointing out fingers, right? 3 weeks later,
Well, give
there
me
was
an
a Russian
example.
guy
I
who
don't know
killed.
what you're talking about.
What are you talking? What example? You went on live. You went on live for like 5 weeks,
Okay.
like cloud chasing. And
I was cloud
you
chasing,
were
huh?
talking about just Indians, that fucking accident, bro. You went 5 weeks posting videos every day, nonstop on live,
'Cause that was
nonstop
hot.
about just one accident. Yeah, obviously it was hot, and you were cloud chasing. I understand that you want views, but the problem is 3 weeks later, a Russian guy caused an accident. There was a guy. I think he was on his phone. It was in Georgia. It was somewhere in the southeast, right?
No, I
You guys
think it
never
was
covered that.
somewhere.
You
Yeah, I
guys never
remember
covered that.
Yeah. You know
And
why I
that's the
didn't?
fucking problem,
You know
bro.
why I didn't
You
cover
guys
it? Do you know why I didn't
one
cover it?
second.
Do you want
Did
to
you
know why I
cover
didn't
this
cover it?
accident in
I'll tell you why I
Indiana
didn't cover it.
where
Because
4
you
Amish
kept
men
fucking
died?
messaging me every fucking day, texting me, cover this, we're not going to cover this. And then you had all your little Indian buddies in my every
Sorry,
single
Bobby,
video I
you're just being
posted.
retarded,
The
bro.
same shit.
You're
No,
being
it's this
retarded.
true
You're
fucking
just being
story,
retarded
bro.
as
I
fuck,
did it
dog.
on purpose.
Like,
I
you
really did
didn't
it
do
on purpose.
You're picking and choosing, and that's what the problem
It's
is.
not picking and
Like,
choosing.
you just 1
Again,
second.
again.
Did you cover
No,
this
I'm not.
accident,
I'm gonna
Bobby?
mute
Did you
you
cover
ass
the
because you don't let
accident?
nobody fucking talk. Because it's
Did you
another
cover this
fucking thing.
accident in Indiana?
There's way too much.
Yes or no?
Bro, holy
Yes
fuck,
or no?
bro.
Yes or no?
Hey, but Bobby,
Okay, so I
Bobby,
had to
you
mute his
see
ass.
Bobby, you see the problem is though, like you can try to explain to somebody who, you know, he's saying, hey, it's the Canadian driver. Hey, the Canadian drivers come to America as well to come deliver loads as well. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where they're from. A lot of people who come from out of country, who are from India and stuff, they come here thinking they know better than us. So they come here and they want to tell us
Great.
what to do.
Hold on, sorry. Now, fucking this fucking guy. You see, like, say, Happy, you keep on yapping all this shit, bro. Now I'm getting violations because of you, bro.
It's not because of me.
It is. It just
It
says
was. It was
Happy.
the R word.
Violation by Happy. Happy's live content is
I don't
flagged
see
for
what
hate speech
violation you're talking
and
about.
hateful
It
behavior.
was the R word, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't see any violation on my page. So.
Yeah, well, I took a screenshot of it, so I have it.
Yeah, but Happy's part of the problem, man. I hate to say it, but like you're
I'm not-
you're
how am
acting
I part of the
ignorant.
problem?
Without a doubt.
No, you're acting ignorant, man. Like
Yeah,
even,
now I gotta
okay,
remove.
so,
How?
I gotta
So-
remove
so
you,
you
and you
said-
can try to
hey.
jump back on because now it's gonna fucking block my whole. It's blocking my whole live, bro. Like I tried to let me leave him on, and then it said like, no, you gotta take this guy off. Like, well, holy shit, dude.
he's acting
Anyways,
crazy.
anybody
After
need a
that
job?
behavior, you shouldn't even add him back.
Fucking is Happy's happy, bro.
They have
He's been coming on for a long time. I don't want to hurt his little Indian feelings, dude. But it's like, dude, it's like, and that's the honest to God truth too, because like every single, he would like hit me up every day, bro. He's like, hey, make a video about this, make a video. And I just out of spite, I was like, no, I'm not going to. But yeah, I mean, you gotta look at the big picture, bro. Again, if it was Polish people, they got caught up in this whole mess, I would be like, okay, they're in the wrong, bro. But like, I'm sorry to say, I mean, if you're Indian or not, bro, you gotta admit, you know what I mean? A spade's a spade,
Yeah.
dog, and it is what it is, you know?
Hey
Well, I
Bobby,
think
hey Bobby, I got a question, man. What do you think about so I have a trucking company as well. We do some sprinter loads and some and we have dry vans as well. What do you think about sprinters? So I know like some owner ops been calling me, they have their own sprinter vans, you know, and obviously it's like you take 20% of them, 20% of their gross, but you know, with sprinter loads, it's a lot harder finding freight for them.
Bro,
you
it's
know?
just probably annoying, bro. Like, I mean, I used to do box trucks like back in the day, just to try
Yeah.
it out. It was so annoying, bro. Just like it's like the worst trying to find freight for them, and especially if the market's like not as like maybe right now it's a little bit easier. The market's good, but when the market's like slower, bro, it's so annoying, bro. Trying to just book fucking freight for these things, dude.
It's a lot of deadhead for those. I know that for sure.
Yeah, a lot of that HUD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, like a sprinter, like especially sprint, like box trucks, maybe a little bit easier, but sprinters, bro. Imagine it. How many you gonna fit like 4 pallets in there?
3.
It's about like
3, even worse.
2 or 3. But the thing, with
3 standard ones. I know that.
you
I
don't
used to
have
drive
an
a
E-log, you know. With sprinters, they can run, you know. With I have a straight truck as well, but I got to
It's
keep
also
an E-log
helpful
in
that
it
a
as
sprinter
well.
gets like an empty sprinter gets like 20 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, my sprinter's $70 full tank.
It's how much?
Yeah, and you probably get 20 miles a gallon for when you're empty, or at least close to there, maybe high teens.
Man, I feel bad. I have to boot his
Yeah,
ass.
well, I mean, average gross right now. I mean, if you can gross $4,000 on a sprinter a week, you know, and you take 20% of that as an owner operator, they come, you know, that's like $700-800 a week. You know, you make clean, but easier said than done.
Yeah, good luck on that shit, bro. Good luck on that. I don't know. I personally wouldn't want to do it. I just think it's too time consuming and just
I
not
know,
worth
man.
it.
A couple guys been calling me asking to lease on, and I'm like, man, I just don't have the freight for you for those right now.
Yeah, fuck. And we got Greg. Greg, you on here, bro? We totally forgot my Polish correspondent from Detroit, bro.
Yeah, I'm on here, man. I was listening to that riffraff.
Jerry.
How's Michigan? Michigan's doing. Even Detroit looks like it's pretty good, bro. Is that true?
Yeah, no, I was doing good, but I had a little breakdown
Oh
Friday,
shit.
so stuck working on a truck. But I'm trying to get out here. But anyways, with all that Indian stuff, it's not just it's everybody. Look, here in Detroit, a lot of Ukrainian companies they're starting to feel it because a lot of them took advantage of the U4U program.
The what?
It's called U4U.
What's that?
It's like how you call it? There's a war situation, so they come here as refugees and they get like a temporary status.
Oh
Yeah.
So a lot of these companies, man, they were making big money running, you know, East Coast, West Coast, whatever, log books, all that crap. And now,
And paying 40 cents.
yeah, and now those guys, their CDLs got, you know, downgraded.
I heard in Detroit. So this Ukrainian guy, he's actually just selling his company, and he had to close down because ICE immigration took a couple of his drivers away.
Yeah.
And Buse bringing that up, it kind of makes sense because that's what they were on. What would you say that was a U4U visa?
The program was called U4U, yeah. So when Trump came in, he right away halted that. So there's still a couple guys that have the CDL, only a couple months left, and that's it.
Damn, what do you guys think about everybody closing down, bro? All these all these brokerages, all these trucking company, bro. It's like they're dropping like flies, bro.
Keep doing it.
Keep them going.
Yeah, but the only problem with these brokerages.
What do you think the biggest problem is right now? I mean, is you think to me honestly, I think the insurance is killing everybody.
Yeah, I mean, not only insurance, bro. I mean, everything's killing everybody. Good thing the market picked up right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gives everybody a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah. At least hopefully it keeps going. You know, because it's going to be saving a lot of people's asses. I got to finish doing my numbers for last month, but I think we took a little loss last month, which I'm not excited about.
How many trucks are you guys running, Bob?
Because your background noise, bro. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
How many trucks are you running, Bobby?
I keep that two separately. I don't really I do my social media separate from like my business. I try not to mix it I'm kind of trying to operate them as separate businesses. So I don't really like
How long you been in this industry overall?
Like since starting, you mean? Like like 21 years, 22 years or something like that.
And you're out of Chicago?
Yeah, but I'm still poor, so I'm not doing a good job at it somehow, dude.
I'm out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, right across the river. So
oh shit, dude! I hired a dude from Grand Rapids before. I think he was Bosnian, dude. And fucking, he had a tattoo on the back of his neck that said "tap out." he fucking drove.
Hold on. His name. What was his name? Dino.
I don't, dude. It was such a long time, bro. It was like probably like 10 plus years ago, dude. Dude, this guy was. I wonder what happened to him. He was hilarious, bro. I guess he like got in a fight with his girlfriend or something. Then he like moved to Chicago. I guess he was like living from his car or something. And then like he was actually a pretty good dispatcher, but I don't know what the fuck happened with him, dude.
Was he bald?
Not back then. No, he had hair. I don't know about now. But I mean, if you know a guy with the back of his neck tap out, I mean, I don't think there's too many of them out there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's a dangerous motherfucker.
He seemed like it. He seemed like it for sure, dude. He definitely seemed dangerous a little bit, but he was a really nice guy, dude. I got along with him, but I don't know what the fuck happened with him, dude. I think he dispatched for a while. He was doing really good, and then I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. He just like disappeared. I was like, damn. He was out of Grand Rapids. I wonder. So he's still alive at least, so that's good. So if you know him.
Yeah, West Michigan's good right now. It's been getting a lot better, a little better than Detroit for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like Grand Rapids has been doing pretty good for a little bit right now, dude. So that's good. That's good. The whole Midwest is smoking right now, dude. It's absolutely crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Last Friday, that was the first time I got that. That's like a COVID raid that I got back to Detroit from the Grand Rapids area. Like, the guy was begging to move a load.
yeah, hopefully it opens because I do the Pacific Northwest, bro. And like hopefully everybody just stays like in hot markets and leave my market alone. Let me make some fucking money finally, bro. Because it's been killing me, dude. It's been killing me.
I want to give you a shout out, Bobby, for sure, man. I've been watching your stuff a lot, and
Oh, thank you, appreciate that.
A lot of that info, dude. You know, a lot. Even though I'm in the business every day, and wake up and dispatch and do your thing every day, some of the things you say still helps out. Because you in this business, you learn something every day, man.
Yeah, you never stop learning. That's for sure. Never stop. I'd say everybody learn. I mean, you could be in the business for like 20 something years, but technology changes, everything changes. That's why I kind of I like to, because everybody's like, oh, one day they're like, oh, I thought you were all the brokers' asses, and now you're saying bad shit against them. It's like, bro, you gotta look at different, aspects of shit. You can't just look at one thing. You can't agree with everything with one person or disagree or learn. Because even though I learned, even back then, dude, I had a dispatcher that he recommended doing something, and I'm like, nah, that sounds stupid. But then I ended up doing it later and it worked. So sometimes it's sometimes when you hear ideas from people and you try it, it might financially work out for you, So
what? Hey, I got a question about that Load Hunter IO. So is that like a separate load board, or is that a load board that's integrated with DAT so you see everything?
Yeah, it's Google Chrome extension. Dude, it's really badass. I'm not even just saying that to fucking because I'm
I
sponsored.
tried using it on a trial. It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
How much is it?
I think I want to say $30 for the one that the one that works really good because it speeds DAT up like a motherfucker, dude. How DAT lags when you're opening a bunch of those windows and shit for the loads.
Yeah,
it doesn't do that with Load Hunter. It's dude, automatic, dude. And then you got the click to call, click to email, and then say for example if you're looking for say Greg's looking from Detroit to Columbus, you could just put Detroit 50-mile radius, Columbus 50-mile radius, and then set up auto email, and it's gonna automatically email every single load that pops up that has an email address in it. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's a lot of good features, and then you can get a free TMS and shit. They're really good. I use them myself.
What do you use besides DAT and Load Hunter? Do you use any Selectus, or do you use TruckStop? What other load boards do you mainly use, or is it just DAT?
I mean, we only use honestly, TruckStop's pointless unless you're doing specialized heavy haul. DAT is gonna have a lot more shit, and then a lot of broker load boards, bro. A lot of broker.
I was just
load
about to
boards.
say you gotta use the broker load board.
Yeah.
Yeah, like CHRXO and stuff.
Yeah, all of them, bro.
Hey,
Arrive, Coyote, everyone, dude, every single one you should have. That's why I'm surprised nobody came up, because I had a dude that hit me up for a sponsorship. He was coming out with that shit, but I guess it never went through for him. Because I told him I'll do it as long as you could connect all the broker load boards too. So for example, everything from DAT and all the load boards will go to one place to make it easier, so you don't got to jump around. But for some reason, nobody's invented anything like that, bro. And I'm just
that's what's shocking to me, man. It's dang, man.
I love Pakistan. I sacrificed my life.
Oh, I thought it was Jack Reacher, bro. I thought it was Jack
Reacher is online.
He's here, right? Where's he at?
Wow, great.
How's everyone?
Josh is sounding like the student, dude. Fucking student dude was fucking hilarious.
I don't know. What happened to Happy? Why Happy was so mad?
I had to boot him.
He was a tweaker.
I told him to jump back on, but because it made me kick him out, dude. Because he
violated. Oh my god!
He kept violating.
He
fucking.
Was mad,
I mean, I get it. He's upset because he's Indian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. And then it doesn't.
Dude,
help.
but it's like, how do you not? But dude, how are you gonna tell it? The whole world is. We saw what was going on. I get it. It's not only them, but man, the kind of mistakes they're making is dude, that's not a joke, man. You took out 5 people in a minivan, and this not thing that something happened. I get it. It's not only them, but man, when it happens to them, it's like they act like nothing happened.
You gotta watch. All you gotta do is watch those towing shows that they got on TikTok. It's like 9 out of 10.
There's Indian towing shows.
No. But those towing guys, they show these guys just doing shit, going off road and stuff, getting stuck, and they're like, "How'd you do this?"
Wait, hold on. My wife's arguing with somebody in the comments, bro. What the fuck is going on here, dude?
There's a
Oh,
fight going on in the comments as well.
Jerry.
Yeah, it's way too much shit to read, bro. I'm pretty sure she'll fill me in after the show. No, but yeah, dude. I mean, like, bro, you gotta like, dude. It's like every single like driving school, all this shit. Like, it just, bro. I'm sorry to say it, bro. It was Indian people, bro. And I'm not saying like nobody does it, but they just ended up doing it at the largest scale. You know what I mean? I'm sure other people tried it, but they just figured it out, bro. And do I really blame them?
Monopolize it, bro.
What's up?
They monopolize it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them.
That's capitalist shit.
Yeah, I mean, they took advantage of loopholes and fucking they made money, dude. You know what I mean?
But
Hey Bobby, what are your
also puts a target on your
thoughts on
back.
being able to do the USDT course online?
What do you mean USDT?
Or, I mean the
stable coin?
No, the theory for CDL when you get your CDL like first time, that you could do the theory online.
The course? I mean the test?
Yeah.
That's I hope not, dude. That'll be even fucking more retarded than the multi languages that they're doing right now.
No, I mean for the what's it called? For the training before you go to the DMV. For the actual coursework, like the 120 hours or whatever that you need from the
On your
class.
like on you mean like on that truck simulator?
No. I mean like the theory portion of it, not this obviously not the road skills test or the pre-trip or anything like that, but the actual theory part of it.
Yeah, I don't know if anything that should be done online. Period.
Shit like that.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it online. It's I don't know if it's 100 or 120 hours, but because it's 160 hours total, but you could do like 100 of it or 120 of it online.
Yeah, I don't think it should be after this shit. I don't think anything should be done online, bro.
I'm gonna pull it up in a second. I'll tell you.
Bro, but did you see those Indians who got caught with the
ELDT?
ELDT? I don't even know what the fuck.
Yeah, look up ELDT. It's a Class A CDL theory, and you can literally do it online. FMCSA approved and everything.
Oh my God.
Average completion time 2 hours.
Costs vary, 4,500. Yeah, and they're probably gonna be giving away government grants for that shit too. I don't know, man.
You can even get a hazmat endorsement. FMCSA approved.
Well, I mean, if it's just like the endorsements, I don't think that's a big deal because I mean that's just like.
Well, I mean, you could do the whole CDL theory on it.
Yeah, I really before I make any kind of like opinions on it, I want to look into it before I make any kind of opinions because I'm really not sure. So I'd have to
look up ELDTnation.com.
Yeah, I have it up right now, so I'll do a little bit of research after the show. So next time I'll have an opinion on it. But right now, I don't have it.
Hey,
well, let me know. It's definitely interesting, and it actually counts for it because I actually called out of curiosity and asked, and it's actually legit.
Got it. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Thank you for bringing it up. So what else was? Yes.
Don't you think like what Happy was arguing about? I mean, like it's just kind of like the Indians' turn. I remember back in the early '90s, or I'm sorry, the late '90s or 2000s when I was getting my CDL. It was all the Hispanic were catching all the shit. You know what I'm saying? When they were coming over with the NAFTA thing and oh man, they're causing all the accidents and they're the problem. And well, they just seem to start being the majority of the people out there. You know what I mean? Now you see just a lot of Indian people out there. So obviously they're going to have more accidents. You know what I mean? And it's just going to kind of be I think it's just more. I
think that I agree with you, but I also think that the media will do its thing, and it's always gonna, if there's a white guy in an accident, they're not gonna.
But exactly, well, that's why I'm saying, like, Happy. I don't think he should get so upset about it, but it's just because it's just a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the more Indian people you have driving, well, obviously they're gonna have more.
Yeah,
accidents.
but it wasn't just driving, Cisco, bro. Like, dude, this shit, you seen how deep that shit went right after they started.
I mean, I'm not talking about the fraud part of it. I mean, I'm just saying unaliving people and stuff like that.
I mean, you guys were if those accidents never happened, it would never got blown up as big as it did. You know what I mean? It was kind of like a perfect storm, bro, of everything that happened. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, that shit got deep, bro.
It's kind of a numbers game. I could just remember catching shit, just going into a truck stop as a Hispanic person myself. They're going like, "Oh, you're from Mexico?" I'm like, "No, man."
It wasn't nearly as bad though, man. The Spanish and stuff, like it wasn't nearly as bad as what's going on now with the fraud and even with the you see with the transportation companies in Ohio and Minnesota, the Somalians as well. Like, dude, they've been behind that stuff for years. And I had Somalian drivers, owner operators. Some of them were good, but man, a lot of them, bro. Man, they were crazy to deal with, man. Like they would crash out, and then you can't understand them, and it was insane, man. I had a really bad experience with the Somalian community.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did it. The Uzbek people too, bro. I remember like maybe like 10, 15 years ago, bro. There'll be like groups of 10 of them, like drivers. They'll come to a company. Like if once one came, a bunch of them would follow, and then they would leave at the same time and shit. And then like, I mean, Polish people did that shit, dude. I remember like when I first started, bro. Dude, Polish people used to come here fucking all the fucking time and go to North Carolina to get their CDL and shit. Like this always been happening, but just never at a scale that it happened.
Yeah, it's never been. Even hey, listen, my us when my family came from Bosnia, Croatia, like you understand, here they were getting CDLs at the truck yard. The guy was training you for 5 minutes, and he'd tell you you'd pass. You know, you'd give him $1,000 or $2,000. That's how it was back in the day. But then at the end of the day, we still, my father and my uncle and them, we still didn't, weren't as reckless as these people. You know
they actually worked hard, bro. Like they worked hard. They were careful. Like, and then, like I said, it happened in large numbers. But then when you get an open border for fucking 4 years, you know what I mean? All these crazy like visas and shit like that.
And the thing is, like, as we were working and we still planned our future here. So it was like, you know, these people are coming here and expecting to leave in like 5-10 years. We planned here to live the rest of our life. So we knew, hey, we're going to go to work. We want to do work the right way because we know we're going to be here the rest of our lives.
Yeah, and this was just like, dude, and on top of it, those people actually got paid a fair, like, you know what I mean? Even though like a person came here from like a different country and went to work for that trucking company of his nationality, they still got paid regular wages that the market was going for. But what happened recently is all these people, you know, not just Indian, but all these, like you said, Somalians and all these other people, they're like their own people are taking advantage of them, bro. You know what I mean? Like, dude, paying 30, 40 cents a mile because they're on a visa. And then most of the time it was like pretty much like human trafficking, slave labor, because they would come in here and they'd be like, oh, you owe us $20,000, for example, because we got you here. You know what I mean? Now you got to work this shit off. You know what I mean?
But that's been going on with everything, though. I mean, you look at all the sweatshops like in New York City. Remember back in the day, too, that they were bringing those like Oriental people and
again, but not at these numbers, bro. Not at these numbers.
No, I agree. I agree. I think it's a numbers game. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, also populations have gone up. The demand has gone up. I mean, you know, again, I think the fraud's always been there. I think it's just
correct. It has always been there.
You have so many people.
Not to this extent. You know? And we never had this many loopholes that people could take advantage of with like government-wise with these visas and everything as well. You know what I mean? Like to get in, and then look how many fraudulent, like nobody ever got this many fraudulent CDLs before. Like this is crazy. And then you have to think about it. Yeah, sweatshops, shit like that. Yes, but they're not driving 80,000 pounds down the road on the highway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's dangerous, man. Hey, I have also a question, Bobby. So you know, like, I've been getting, you know, these random brokers, been calling you or like acting like they're fake broker, and then they make you fill out a fake, internet truck stop packet or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you had that happen?
I mean,
that's identity theft.
We catch them. We catch them usually. Like we haven't actually filled one out because you could tell. You gotta be careful
you could
too.
Tell.
Yeah,
you could tell. And then like that's been happening a lot. So like you think that, you know how you fill out packets now with brokers, it's all like through highway and something that's encrypted. You think mainly majority of that, because you know back in the day it just used to be handwritten packets, you know,
with a fax
machine.
Like
you think, I remember I used to have to fax shit over, dude.
Yeah.
But you think now highway and my carrier packets, like everybody's strictly filling out packets on that.
Yeah, but you can still like, see, that's why my carrier packets is good, but then you got to be careful too, because these motherfuckers will change and make it look like it came from my carrier packets.
I know.
And then just change a little fucking thing in there. It's fucking wild what they're doing, bro. Like I
know, bro. It really gets me angry a lot because it's like, dude, this is all my private info I could give you. You know,
not only that, but they could actually hack into your system too. If it depends what kind of like, you know, I forget what they're called, like Trojan horses or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
So once they get into your system, they could
transparency, man.
Dude, I watched the video that fucking. Well, I don't know what happened, bro. Because I don't want to get involved with those ladies, bro. Those ladies are crazy, bro. I want to stay off the radar, bro. I don't need them fucking coming at me. But one of them fucking tagged me. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I'm like, this lady's coming after me. I'm like, I really don't, I'm not in the mood for this. And then I'm like, all right, I gotta watch the video, I guess. So I watched it, and I'm like, at first I thought she was talking shit about me, and then she goes into and then starts like talking mad shit about like Steve, that Steve Best dude.
Steve Best,
dude. Did you see that video or no? From that the blonde, the short hair blonde lady.
Oh, that yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, like she was her. I don't even know if I follow her anymore.
And I don't know what the fuck happened, but at the end she's just like, "Fuck you, Steve," or something. I'm like, all right, thank God it's not about me. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
And then I'm like scrolling, and then I see the other her friend, the other one, And then she's going she's going into it about the pontificator and percolator, sorry. Percolator and fucking McClown, dude. And I was like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, damn, these guys are just starting beefs with everybody, bro. What is going on? I don't know why. I still don't understand why Steve caught it, but I don't feel like asking questions.
Hey Bobby, do you use any active on demand like auto part load sites or anything?
Like, what do you mean?
Have you ever used active on demand AOD?
What? No, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
So that's basically through AOD is literally just like all auto parts GM. So like you got to get approved through it, but it's all bidding, you know. So like when it was hot out, like 2018 to like 2021, people were taking $5,000 to Louisville or like 10 grand to Kansas City out of Michigan.
Oh, it's an auto parts.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
strictly for auto parts.
Strictly for auto parts GM. It's called Active on Demand. Big Peak on Demand. If you look it up on
Peak
Google.
on Demand.
Yeah, PEA.
Get out of here, Cisco. I got this.
Yeah, yeah. Peak on Demand.
You got the list last time. You never sent over to me, dude.
And dude, this is a site like when it was good, man. I was taking sometimes round trips to St.
From
Louis.
Ascent Global Logistics.
Yep, Ascent Global Logistics. That's the best site ever, bro.
Huh. Good to know. Thank you. I'll definitely look into this.
I don't do dry vans, so I don't know. I wouldn't be able to.
But there's a wait list on it now. This guy did comment, but I got signed up with him in like 2021, 2020. And man, when it was hot out, bro, the loads, the amount on that is insane.
What's up, guys?
All right, what's up? We got some new people. Darkstar.
Yeah, I called you a couple of weeks before too.
What?
The problem on these, I called you a couple of weeks before.
Okay.
The thing that is where you guys crying about those legal idiots that getting licenses, whatever.
Okay.
It is a fault of the big corporations that did it in the 2000s when they needed the people to get more people on the trucking companies.
Yeah, about
Now,
the visas, correct? Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. There's a visa or
First of all, nobody cries on.
should have been on the people with citizens and the green card, permanent residents. When the big corporations were making money that time, they needed more people. Now what happened is that brokers are picking up those same lines and cheaper labor, and they're making the money, so the big corporations are crying. On the issue of the Punjabi people drivers, they came around the 2022-23 during the Biden administration.
Yes, agree. Yes.
They claim to be a torture in India on the political asylum.
Yeah, on the religious shit, right?
These people are not nothing. The people who suffered, tortured, and their families got killed in fake counters.
We're going deep here, bro.
Those
Get ready.
people were up to 95, right? These people are job seekers and economics for their benefits. I bet you that if you say, hey, give the families of the Sikh martyrs that fought against Indian government $5,000, they would say it is our money, but they're using their, the status of the human visas on it, and there's a corporation that running that charge them a $5,000 before. Now he probably stopped doing that. Okay, it is a fault of U.S. government when the border was damn open. 10 million people came across.
It's very hard to understand you because your background your background noise is very bad. Could you? I'm gonna disconnect you. Just call back when you don't have background noise, okay? Because we can't understand you. All right, sorry, buddy. Just call back with no background noise, please. All right, we got somebody else.
Hey, I wanted to get on here and say a couple of things because you guys got a good conversation actually going finally.
What's up, buddy?
For everything that's going on now, I see a lot of people really like screwing around with their dispatch and whatnot. Hey, man, my thing here is I try to maximize every one of the loads that we get. We try to maximize profit. So, like, it doesn't matter what we have to do. I got 13 dispatch for like 30 trucks. So we sit here, bid, call, and go crazy on everything. Like, I know everybody's trying to get better loads and whatnot, but have you guys ever thought like to have one person extra, and then that person costs what, $3,000 as a dispatcher from overseas, and you will make your 3K easy if he just sifts the load boards for extra loads or just fucks around with some of the brokers. I mean, I sit here and I'm out of boredom. I sit and just throw random prices. I don't care if I get them. I still got my own customers.
Wait, so what are you asking? If you should hire a dispatcher overseas to sister?
No, like, have you guys ever thought, like adding more dispatch so that way it's easier for you, so you can
What the fuck's making that noise?
more time. I don't know, somebody's snoring. So you can have more time to sift for more loads. That's kind of like my thing. A lot more dispatch, a lot more quality load.
Yeah,
you have to
you're better off just having some good dispatchers, because the more dispatchers, the more overhead you want. In my opinion, I'm trying to keep my overhead as low as possible.
I mean, I agree with you, but I got 13 people now, and I started 10 years ago. I started teaching them. I still got original dispatcher, and one by one they grow into each other. So now they teach each other what to do, how to do it, and they
where are those dispatchers are overseas working?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's easier to hire them when they're overseas, of course, but it's hard to control them, man. You know what I mean?
I thought the same thing in the beginning, but it's not that bad, man. I mean, you get lucky. I mean, I know you're from Bosnia, I'm Bulgarian. It's the same thing, man. You got those villagers, you can, if you actually have somebody that can help you, I got lucky with my cousin, and he's the one running the office, and the people, everybody came with recommendation. I do take care of them. I'll go above and beyond, give them bonuses and everything, but they sit here, they sift through loads. Sometimes I don't even know the numbers anymore, but sometimes we make 100 phone calls to get one load, but we'll get the best load that's possible out of it. We'll sit here, and just listen to music until there's a load that pops up. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's part of the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but if you got 13, you got 30 trucks, you said?
Yeah.
That's a lot of trucks sitting.
I mean,
No, it's not.
But why the fuck would you need 13 dispatchers for 30
Well, you got
trucks?
different shifts, man. You got 5 during the day, you got 2 at night, and they're alternating.
Okay, that makes sense.
Then you got one during the day, because,
Okay, so you don't have 13 load bookers, though, for those 30 trucks?
No, everybody's booking loads, though. Everybody's booking loads. Everybody's taught how to,
Wouldn't it be more beneficial to have those people looking for direct customers where you're not dealing with a lot of that?
A lot of it is bidding with direct customers too. So a lot of the stuff is just number games.
Dude, I just found a guy. I'm gonna see how it works out, dude. I just found a guy, dude. That somebody actually from TikTok hit me up, and they're like, oh, I know you, through whatever, some people and shit. I'm like, oh no shit. So we anyways have mutual friends, and he put me on this dude that you give him all your all the leads you have, and he sets up different mailboxes and shit, and then does email blasts by step. So do one email blast, we'll see who responds, who didn't. It'll do a follow up, and it'll do a 4-step project. So we're gonna be starting that shit next week, bro. I'm excited to see what happens with that, bro. If that shit goes good and it works, bro, I think cool. Yeah, if that shit goes good and it works, I think I'm gonna have a new business.
Bobby, is that these direct customers get so many emails, dude. I think that's the worst way to go about it.
Oh, dude, what do you mean? But that's the whole point, bro. It's all a numbers game. So if you're sending,
you're just throwing shit and seeing what sticks.
Yeah,
I mean, that's you could apply the same amount of energy to just go in.
But that's the problem. You're not putting no energy. It's all AI done.
No, you can't do that, because none of the customers.
But they know that, dude. I mean,
customers don't want that shit, man. Right now, the customers are trying to avoid.
Bro, right now is the easiest time to land customers right now, dude. Now,
customers don't want carriers because they're getting shafted right now. I do the outreach, and I have somebody doing it. Unless you're American, unless you don't have an accent, as soon as they hear that accent, you're screwed.
Well, good for me. Our sales team has no accents, dude.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Yeah,
but
Dude, right,
You know, like
bro. Right now, my buddy was just. I was just out there today in the war room, and he was like talking to trying to land a new customer, and like he couldn't even take them, dude, because right now they had some some refrigerated loads, and they're trying to pay like prices that are not gonna happen for them right now, dude. I'm talking about like, dude, not like they need to be paying like double, and then and now customers want to talk to you because everybody's falling off on their loads. You know what I mean? So right now is the time to get the customers, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know,
Well,
because when the market's
are all
dead,
fighting over the same trucks.
yeah, when the
they're
market's dead and like the rates are cheap, the customers don't give a shit. They don't want to talk to nobody. But once their freight's not getting picked up, now's the time to get your foot in the door, dude.
Yeah, because you can actually talk to them directly.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, they want to talk to you right now. You know.
Yep.
So, for example, like if you have trucks or like a lane that you do on a consistent basis, and you get a customer like that, you're gonna be in. Once you get in and you help them out when they needed help, they're gonna remember that shit when the shit goes back down.
Absolutely.
There's difference in customers, man. I had some people that I helped, and during COVID, we were very reasonable. When I know we like that guy was saying, we were doing 3-4K to Louisville from Michigan, easy peasy. Now you can't do that shit.
I don't know. It's getting pretty close again right now with these rates, bro.
Dude, I was taking 10 grand to Kansas City, bro, out of Grand Rapids, 684 miles.
For a drive-in?
I swear on that site that I told you, active on demand.
Before, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was doing 10 grand. We were doing round trips, and then we were doing 7,500 to St. Louis. And we from that 10 grand, they reload you empty racks back, so you get 50% back.
Oh, that's good still.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
those days are gone.
I know, bro. Trust me. I know.
It's getting pretty good right now again, bro. We'll see how it keeps up, bro. But bro, like the refrigerators are almost at $3 a pound national average almost. That's crazy, dude. We haven't seen this in a long time.
Do you run any reefer, Bobby?
We have some, but I haven't been using them. I just fucking parked them up, dude. But I think I gotta bring them back into rotation, dude, a little bit. I'm thinking about it.
Is it worth the headache though?
So
because, I don't know.
I mean, with the rate,
so
I mean,
kind
some
of
of the
a
rates I'm
hot
seeing.
take.
Go ahead, buddy.
So kind of a hot take, kind of to do with that previous conversation with, and I'm not racist at all, like anything like that. But
that usually means he's racist.
I talking with Happy and these other guys. This is coming from the experience of myself in 20 years running heavy wreckers up until the end of 23 or early 2024. For the 20 years before that and being around it about 5 to 6 years before that. So roughly 20 to 26 years being around it or actually in it and doing it on I-80. We're actually out of Wyoming and running heavy wreckers, and I guarantee you 90% of all our wrecks that we had involving tractor trailers had a non-English speaking person in them, whether it be Indian or very broken Russian. And that's not me being racist. That's giving you from my viewpoint actually working those wrecks.
Got it. No, I mean, that's good information. You know what I mean?
It got way worse in the last 10 years.
I mean, I'm sure it got a lot worse in the last 3 years, bro. Oh, shit, look at Bradley got his camera on. What's up, Bradley?
Well, I guess I hit the camera button. I'm too dumb to know how to turn it off. I guess I'm
Oh, you're good, bro. Leave it on, man. What's going on, man? So how's it looking? Still bloodbath or what?
It's we've had to pivot, obviously, and other customers and ask for more money, and it's you just have to pivot in the market.
How are they reacting to it?
Depends on the customer. So last week we shipped for 288 customers, and Bobby, I don't know how many it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be true if I told you I knew exactly how many salespeople, went up on rate home. But it's been monumental. I mean, it's been a large number. Some guys, really stick to the contract. Obviously the winter weather, changed the landscape for a little while, and we're still seeing some displacement in some areas.
But are you scared that it's going to continue a lot longer than what is anticipated, or?
I'm not scared. I'm hopeful.
You're hopeful it stays like this?
Yeah, I want rates to go up. I'd rather, I would like to see rates continue to go up. Obviously, as a broker, I'd rather make 10 or 12 or 15% on $3,000 is 10 or 12 or 15% on 2,000. So
yeah,
that makes the market healthier.
Yeah, but I was just telling a story earlier because I walked into my buddy doing a sales call today, dude, and it seems like these customers are out of touch a little bit, man. Like the shit I heard, like the conversation, like they're still thinking that they can move like some freight for prices that are not going to happen right now, dude, which is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, there's definitely been some pushback. I don't know. Again, I would be lying if I told you exactly.
I was just gonna say that.
There's pushback.
I'm experiencing the exact same thing. They're just. I had customers telling me, "Well, what are all the brokers like keeping all the money now, or what?" I'm like, "Are you sure you're not a carrier? What's going on, man?"
Right. So
they just think we're keeping all the money again, and I don't know.
It
sucks being in the middle.
Yeah, and you just have to. Again, I keep saying the same thing. You have to pivot, right? And we're adding new customers.
I've been challenging
the time to, right now.
I've been asking them to just go ahead and shop around. I mean, if they think that the rates, that I'm quoting them are just outrageous and they don't want to pay it, I'm like, you know what? By all means, make some phone calls, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the only problem that that's just not going to work with contracted rates.
Well, everything is just adjusting to the higher rates still.
Yeah, and we just got to continue doing that. You're not the only ones asking for higher rates, right? Every broker, every carrier, every major carrier.
Yep.
I did not want to be the first person to cry wolf. We teach our team to be willing to take losses and try to really focus on customer service. But you get to a point where the market determines the market, right, Bobby? I mean, brokers don't determine the market, carriers don't determine the market, supply and demand determine the market. Tender rejection determines the market.
14%, bro. That's great. Like, dude, it was like we got to like under 2%. We got to under, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Right. So I just see that being. I guess we've seen a new bottom. So sort of we hit an inflection point, and now we're going to see sort of a new floor. And if capacity can, all these. Who went out last week? There was a private equity firm that had 2 trucking companies. I can't remember the name.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't remember the name.
One filed Chapter 11, so they'll probably. But one filed Chapter 11, and they weren't going to.
It was like WFX or something like that, right? Or something like that, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just can't remember who it was. And they're falling out every day, right? It's a new broker or a new carrier.
Yeah, but it's not. Are you worried? Like, because what's worrying me about is a lot of these brokers are going to fall out. But you see, because a lot of the brokers are falling out, and that's going to put financial strain on the carriers, and which in return, if the carrier has a big balance with them, that's going to put even more carriers out of business.
But that's also a correction on that side.
Well, no, I get what you're saying.
Would you say that's also a correction?
Yes, but then it's a ping pong back towards the carrier again. You know what I mean? Because say like R&R went out of business, right? Or they were doing that shit through RXO. So now say like they get some small carrier has $100,000 balance with them, and they're not going to get that money, or if they do, it's going to be years before they could collect or whatever. Now you got now broker went out, and they're going to put an extra carrier or 2 or 3 out of business. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
like their bond is only $75K, man.
Oh, they're not getting nothing from the bond.
Right, Bobby. I mean, I think it's a domino effect. Liquidity means everything. Leverage means everything for everyone. And, there's some brokers that are just a few claims or a few double broker situations, and carriers as well. Diversification on debt load is everything. Diversification on receivables is everything. All that matters right now more than ever. Probably going to be some spots where some guys can restructure some debt. I don't think we're going to see rates drop anymore from a monetary policy standpoint. So we are where we are right now.
And then private equity is not going to bail anybody out either right now, in my opinion, probably, right?
Yeah,
no, they're not going to want to get in.
We're going to just have to use the same terminology again, just pivot with the market and provide value through service as brokers and continue to build relationships with carriers and customers.
You know what's crazy to me though? I'll be honest. Okay, so you got to think these new trucks, right? You're spending 200 grand, 180 grand on these new trucks, 150 grand. Bro, these payments on these new trucks are $4,500 a month. Bro, that means that means each week it's $1,000 just to pay your truck, you know? Like the revenue to make the money, like you got to think you're signing this for 5, 6 years to pay this truck. That means you're betting on 5, 6 years of the market to be good for $4,000 a month on
Now
a truck
imagine people
payment.
buy 50, 100 of them at a time.
And so that to me, that's a big risk, you know? So I've had people here in town, like I've had some people return trucks and I'm like, how much is your payment? You know, I go ask these people and they're like brand new Volvos. I'm like, they're like $4,300 a month. I'm like, bro, you're betting on the market being good for 5, 6 years straight. Like, when has it ever been good for 5, 6 years like that? Besides back in the day, like that it's just a big risk, you know.
But there's a way to buy trucks. I mean, if you're just going out and buying 10 trucks and you're working off of the spot market, I mean, you know, you're gonna live and die, or you're gonna.
No, yeah, I was about to say that too. Like, usually you should have contracts
You
or
can't
be a
buy
big
trucks
company.
that way. I mean, people who know how to purchase equipment, they're good at it, and they can keep their equipment turning. It's super important. I mean, that's kind of what I do. I mean, you know, I bought 2 brand new trucks last year. You know, I'm paying off another couple, and you know, just kind of flipping them and going, because I think that is part of the customer service when you do have a fleet as well. Is you got to keep that equipment, you got to keep it going. You know what I mean? Because the customers are looking for that service, and the only way to do it, in my opinion, is with new equipment. I mean, a lot of guys are against it. Cost per mile is a lot less. I mean, you know, or cost of operation, if you would, you know, warranties. I mean, I get warranties on my trucks till the day I make that last payment is when the warranty's done. I just get rid of the truck, get another one, you know?
So that goes back to debt some of the debt restructuring some guys have to look at. It all leans back on how much dry powder you got to make it through the tough times.
Yep.
You can be a good trucker or a good broker and be a bad business person.
Oh, well, that's trucking. I mean, that's isn't that part of the problem? I mean,
yeah,
you got a lot of guys who know how to do oil changes and they know how to drive down the road and they're safe and XYZ. But when it comes to the business side, it's I don't know.
Well, you start
bad.
chasing cash flow rather than profit, and that's when you get called in like a trap.
Sure. So most definitely.
It's crazy, man. I was looking through some invoices from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I was buying brand new trailers, you know, they were like 44, 48, 49, 46 grand, brand new trailers. You know, now you get them same brand new trailers,
35,
33, 35, and I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy, you know. Like I'm stuck on those trailers.
Bro, I remember a utility trailer was like 24 grand, bro, brand new, bro.
Exactly, bro. I remember too.
Dude, holy shit, bro. Like, I remember.
Have a payment for $78,000 utility. Don't even remind me.
Yeah, it's fuck. I don't know. It's nuts. But the thing that sucks about transportation too, bro, it's like a huge, you know, like gross, right? Like a big gross factory. So it's like when shit starts going bad, like usually like in transportation and trucking, you have so much money coming in that, you know what I mean, you're able to float out longer if you're doing bad, and then the longer you float out, the more money you get into debt. Which like, and then one day you're just gonna hit a wall, and once you hit that wall, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's so easy to say and so hard to do, but you really need to watch your debt ratios, and you need to do everything you can. I mean, I know I'm saying the same thing, but I can't stress enough. You start getting hit with bankruptcies for $400,000 or $500,000, and you have some bad claims, or you know, that here and there. The next thing you know, you can be writing some big checks. And,
hey Bradley, can I ask you a question? Are you doing anything with credit lines with your customers? Are you dropping them at all?
While we're watching them, so the first thing we're going to look at just at a glance model is going to be average days to pay, right? So if their average days to pay are 42, and they've been 42 for 4 years, and they stay around 42, that's fine. I can take 42 days.
Right.
If they start trending up, it's time to have conversations. So we try to manage, and then I go back to, mean, I would say one of my largest is the Department of War. Well, if they don't pay, we've got bigger problems than just them. So, because they print money. So.
Well, I mean, that's pretty safe money. That's your biggest customer.
Yeah.
Then do you guys use a Sonia, for example, to run credit checks, or what do you guys use to run a credit check?
We did that with D&B.
Yeah.
We do that, D&B.
Which one do you prefer? Out of curiosity? I think, in my opinion, I think a Sonia. I like it better than
Guns and Rattle.
Yeah, we look at them both. And Bobby, in full transparency, I have a lady in my office that's really good at that. So I lean on her a lot.
Okay.
But don't you guys use your guys' factoring company to check credit?
I mean, you could use. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to customers, bro,
I don't
can't
factor my brokerage.
Yeah, you can't. When it comes to customer, you can't do that, bro. I mean, some customers they will.
Okay. I thought you were talking about for truck.
Yeah. Like some customers will have like a credit score, but a lot of times, like when you find a customer as a company, you're usually the one who builds the credit score for them. What's your factoring company? But you have to really look at deeper, bro. You have to look deeper. I like Ansonia because like it really breaks down everything for you, like in segments, like how much they have like in regular bills, how much they have in 3PL, how many days, how many invoices past 60, past 90, if any. Then it gives you like a score as well too, like like anything like 70 and higher, like 70 and higher is good, and like it's really good, and like you should really check them every like 2 to 3 months as well too, just to make sure their credit score is not going down, so you can catch that shit early.
You can also set Google News alerts for those customers. So if they if they're opening a factory, you get an email. If there's some kind of information that they're closing something down, you get an email. Also, you also want to look at who their customers are. Like you can really go down that trail. Right. You find out they've got most of their businesses with one customer, and that one customer is having financial issues. It goes back to the domino effect Bobby was just talking about with trucks. So when we have larger credit lines, we start looking at that. Then you start looking at, and you can't hardly ever get it done. Personal guarantees from the owners, the corporate bail. It goes on and on and on.
Yeah, I never got that deep. That's good to know though. Now I know if I ever land on a huge account, that's what I need to do, huh?
Well, not necessarily. Some of them. We have to start managing customer contracts, right? I mean, these larger guys are going to want 45 days, and they're going to want 60 or 90. And you start talking about that, then you have to start looking at your cost to carry capital. So what's your capital carry costs? What's your margin? Yeah. I mean, you can really go down and get really.
You see, and all the guys complain about the broker transparency and all that shit. This is shit they don't see. Like the customers that do, like people that do take the customers that are 90, right? Because a lot of people, like when you see in the comments, like on TikTok and Instagram, when they're like, 90 days to pay, they're like, fuck those. We'll never take those. But like, dude, you'd be surprised how many customers are 90 days and they're good customers.
Right. So they push their weight around.
Yeah, but they don't take that into consideration that, like, hey, you got to figure out a way how to float that money. You either got to take some kind of factoring.
Well, that's what the thing is, but also like Bradley was saying, I mean, he's in a position where he could probably, float 90 days.
Well, no, he's saying you have to look. He just said you have to look into options. How are you going to float that money if you're able to?
Well, this is what I'm saying. But my point is that if a carrier wants to try to do that, and especially with the mentality that a lot of these guys have, they're not even doing it now for even a 15 or 30 day to, they're just going running to a factoring company. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is part of just, learning how your cash flow moves.
Yeah. I mean, we do pretty.
Another thing, guys, you got to watch as a broker, and you probably should watch this as a trucking company as well, is if a customer just starts bombing you with freight. So if one of my salespeople, we cold call about 1,200 potential customers a day in the office. So we're constantly calling. We've got 90 something. I've got 90 something people in 58, something like that, or probably so. I'm guessing. Don't hold me to that, but about 50 something people are salespeople. So they're constantly going through our Salesforce system and cold calling. And if someone just gives them freight on the first cold call, a red flag goes up.
Yeah,
their freight either sucks, they're really really cheap, or their credit's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. We always check credit before we take any kind of load.
Yeah, we're going to do that first, right? So that's just like a red flag. So, Bobby, if I just called you and said, hey, I've got 88 loads I need you to pick up tomorrow, you're going to be like, whoa, what the hell's going on?
Like, send them over, dude. I'll deliver 60 of them and then keep the other 28 to get my payment.
Right. I'll figure it out.
and then charge storage. No, I know, you're right, because that's the worst, right? When you hit somebody up and then right away they're like, yeah, for sure, here you go.
Yeah,
like, or if they even try to give you a load before you even getting set up with them, like any kind of like paperwork. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're wanting to get in the bed on the first date. Like,
yeah, right. Like,
talk
Jesus.
a little bit. What kind of person are you?
Dude, it's absolutely crazy what these guys do, but. Yeah, or I hate like any customer that like just puts you on an email list right away and just keeps on emailing you like bids, and you know you're not gonna get anything good from them.
No, it's a race to the bottom on rates, and it's just there's no loyalty there, and it just this is gonna sound cocky, but I know we add value to people's supply chain, and I'm the wrong guy. If you're wanting someone like that, I'll give them a list of brokers they can call. I'm not the guy, and I'm perfectly fine being not the guy. Like one of the first questions we ask them, they say, I don't know if I'd even be a good partner for you. Like, we need to have a conversation. I might not be a good fit. I might not be able to add value to your supply chain.
And then do you go with when your salespeople close, want to land a deal, do you ever fly out and meet people with them, or you just let them do it by themselves usually?
No, we do some of both. We do a little bit of all of it. And it depends on the size of the customer. It depends on where they're at, We've got customers in foreign countries that give us 3 loads a month. Well, we're not going to fly out and meet those. Not
yeah. It makes sense.
And that's an extreme, right, Bobby? I'm not saying that's the norm, but yes, the short answer is yes. We get in the air, we get on the road. We'll meet them for coffee or something like that, and have conversations and build a relationship. But the next thing we're going to go into is the different services we offer. We're here for LTL, we're here for sprinter van, we're here for expedited, open deck, intermodal, drayage. We have some international offerings. So I want to really try to get sticky with it.
Yeah, that's good. It's good, man. Because right now, I don't know if you're on, but I found we're gonna do like a mass email campaign because I found a guy that does it. He does it for like a reasonable. He actually just wants like percentage of whatever we close instead of just charging for it. But we're gonna start a whole like AI mass email. So all the contacts I've been saving for like the last 12 months, putting them all on one list, and they're gonna do a 4-step email. So what he does is he opens up like domains, and then those domains lead into your main one, so you don't get spam, so you don't get blocked for spam, and then it sends out like the limit for each email. So I'm gonna try like a mass like 60,000 contact blast like starting late next week, and see what happens.
So you'll get some feedback from that in this market. You will, Bobby, because the perception of carriers is different now than it was 2 months ago, right? 3 months ago. All of a sudden, your perception of capacity is different than it was in October. So there's going to be people that get those emails, and you'll be able to convert it to a percentage of something. It won't be a high percentage, but if you're sending out that many, you can. People say,
I'll be happy with like 0.3, 0.4.
Yeah, it's not much. But how many does it take to pay off? You get one customer that becomes profitable, and you make $600 or $800 one month, and then you start building up a relationship, and the next thing you know, you might have a $20,000 or $30,000 a month customer that you're really putting regular carriers on and able to pay fair rates and good rates, and the carrier's happy and the customer's happy. So of that happens.
One will change your life.
Sure.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Then for me, the next thing I go into with a new salesperson is that is absolutely wonderful. You've got to continue servicing that customer, but you've also got to diversify now. You don't need your book of business to be 80 or 90% one customer. Now, you can't help that in the beginning. That's part of the game. That's part of the initial growing a brokerage. But you don't want any one customer to be 8 or 12% of your book of business. You don't need one guy controlling your livelihood. And that's easy for me to get on TikTok and say, and so hard to execute.
I've seen so many people fall off, man. Like man, I've been doing this for a while, and then you have somebody that's like absolutely just killing it, dude, making a shitload of money as a sales guy, or a sales girl. Like one example, I used to work at this place. There was this girl, like she just happened to land like one crazy customer, dude, just make a shitload of money. She was probably making like 40,000, 50,000 commission every single month.
We have those.
And then fucking one day, bam, gone, bro. Everything's over with. You know what I mean?
And the person that makes the decisions on the freight, I mean, it could be anything. They get hit in the head by a meteorite or something. I mean, it could just literally be anything.
Yeah, right. And then somebody else takes a position. They got somebody else they like better.
Yeah.
You're not getting the
freight.
This
You're
is
cold calling.
the logistics position.
Right. And think about this, guys. When that happens to you, where's your mind cold calling? They can see through the phone. They can hear your voice. They know. They can tell.
The desperosity. Yeah.
Oh, you're done, right? I mean, you're done. You're like, hey, this is Bradley.
They smell blood in the water.
Yeah, it's over, man. So that's not the time
Can I,
for the cold calls.
Can I ask you guys a question? What do you guys? How long do you think this is before the markets become saturated again with a bunch of people just jumping in on this, trying to ride this wave, or do you think this time it's going to be different with just the? I mean, because can we all agree here that the laws that have been, starting to, or the actual, taking these people off of the road that shouldn't be on the road has probably led to a lot of this. Would we agree on that?
Yeah, the truck. You got to look at the truck stops alone. There are a lot more parking spots, a lot more empty spaces,
Sure.
a lot more loads, a lot less trucks, in a lot more areas. So I think unless the loads go down themselves, I don't think there'll be influx of a lot more drivers getting their CDLs, because they're so much harder.
Well, even if they get their CDLs, you're still looking at, a lot of insurance companies won't accept anybody until 2 years. But then you got to think about all the people that left the industry because they weren't making no money, so they could still come back. I mean, it'll balance out, but I don't think.
But I had a couple of customers that were buying their own trucks when back during the pandemic. I mean, they started trying to get into the trucking market, to take advantage of their own freight. You know what I mean? I mean, it only lasted till till everything went back to normal, right? And they said this isn't a business. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, how many of these people do you guys think, or how long do you think this will last, or do you think this will be a more steady uphill, should I say?
Well, you'll see it when you'll see an influx of trucking companies open. I think that's the first sign. So from 2021 to 2023 or 2024, we saw a 40% increase of trucking companies open.
Yeah, now it's pretty much back to the pre-pandemic levels, though. I just seen the chart.
Yeah, it is. So I think big rig tractor sales and trailer sales will sort of be an economic, or not sort of, they are an economic
indicator.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not answering your question. The short answer is I'm not smart enough to know the answer to that question. My crystal ball is really cloudy. So
it's not about being smart. You see, that's what makes me mad about like freight waves and all these people that make all these like predictions with this statistically.
Whoa.
Like, dude, you guys been wrong fucking every single time for like the last 10 years about everything. Like freight waves came out like a year and a half ago, said freight recession is officially over, and it just got worse. C.H. Robinson came out last year, and which I love C.H. Robinson, but they came out last year and they're like, 2025 in trucking. In 2024 they came out before 25. Like 2025 is the year it's coming back. Like they're wrong. The only thing I learned in the last 20 years, and I'm not a smart person at all, trust me whatsoever. But the only thing that for sure is that you don't know shit. You don't know what's going to happen because anything could fucking change of a fucking drop of a dime, and the market could go crazy, or the market could just fucking die one day, and you never know what's going to happen.
You're right. I mean, you're one black swan event away from anything.
Yeah.
It's obviously not good to you. COVID's, not the measure, right, guys? I mean, that you don't even count that anymore.
But it had such an impact on the industry, though.
Yeah, but negative.
It definitely.
You know what I mean? So I mean, you're seeing something maybe not on that scale, but you're seeing something that is obviously contributing to the rise in rates. You know what I mean? I'm just curious.
Well, was that 8 months worth it? The 8 months of fucking making all that money, was that worth it to have 3 years of fucking what we just went through?
Oh no, God no, dude, it was awful. I mean, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm just curious what the opinion would be of the panel here. How long before you get a bunch of people that are just kind of fly by night, want to ride the wave, you know what I mean? Jumping into the market, like I said, I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, let's be honest, and then oversaturating the market again. And we're back to another freight recession, God forbid.
Yeah, I think this time I learned my lesson, bro. When I see everybody jumping in, that's when I'm going to scale back.
It's like the Warren Buffett, right? Do the opposite, whatever.
Right.
Doing, so.
Because like last time was when the pandemic happened, dude, and trucks, 250,000 for a brand new truck, dude, and like you guys are saying 80,000.
Well, just in your comments right here, Bobby. I mean, how many people have asked already? Oh, is this a good time to buy a truck? Is this a good time to buy a truck? No, it's the worst time to buy a truck. Buy when the market's shitty. You know what I mean?
No, right now still
learn when it's hard.
I think right now is still a good time to buy a truck because I think used truck prices
when
are
you
still
when you know what you're doing. When you know what you're doing.
I think I can just speak from a brokerage, standpoint for what it's worth. What we're focusing on right now, my whole management team is looking at operational efficiencies. So when you have margin compression like we've seen, And I know a lot of truck drivers don't believe that. They want the transparency, whatever, but our margin's being compressed, and that's fine. That's fine. But you've got some really, really, look at C.H. Robinson. We just mentioned them earlier. They're using AI so much. They've cut their operations costs down. They cut so many heads.
But sorry to interrupt you, but you see what they did? They did it before the shit hit the fan, though.
Yep. And that's why they're a $25 billion company.
Yep, dude. Because I remember, dude, like when shit, like right towards the end of that pandemic boom, that's when all the news started coming out. C.H. Robinson cutting jobs, salespeople, carrier reps, and they fucking, dude. That's what they're good, man. They're good.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a reason why their stock has performed like it is. There's a reason why, and people ask back to transparency. Let me chase this rabbit for a minute. Do you want to see some more transparency? Go to C.H. Robinson, pull up their guidance, their stock guidance. Pull up their strategic plan. Look at what they're planning on doing, and you can figure. I mean, their profit margins are out there per share. You can see what they're making. Now, what you don't, and you can also see what their debt load is. You can see everything because they're a publicly traded company. Also, understand that they're trading in spaces that, like a brokerage, like they're 4PL. They're all over the world. But back to my point about the AI. They're really pushing to where they can service a customer really, really cheap. So you have to decide as a broker, is C.H. Robinson your competition or not? Do you find a niche where they're not going to fit in? Are you going to be the back of the routing guides or the back of the RFQs where you serve a niche and you're able to provide a service and a relationship that AI can't?
Yeah, but look what they're doing, Bradley. Though, like instead of going to say, for example, like rail carriers, right? Instead of going against them, putting them on DNU, once they get a claim, closing them down, they don't do that. They mark you as a consolidated carrier. They know what you're doing. Any customer that's fine with it, they allow you to take their loads. Otherwise, you can't take them. And they don't just cut people off and start doing all this crazy stuff. They actually like adapt to what's going on and use it to their advantage. Because C.H. Robinson, like, let's not lie, bro, they give most of their freight to rail carriers, right? So anything going from like to California, back from California, that's all going intermodal from Chicago carriers, and they know that, and that's why they're able to move it for cheaper rates. You know what I mean? And still, they do it smart enough to where they know which customers to do it with, which ones they don't. You look, they have consolidation warehouses. Just their claims process. Like if you catch a claim with C.H. Robinson, they're not going to pull a TQL and just put your whole account on freeze. They're going to give you 30, 60 days to remedy the situation, and then if you don't after that, then they're going to start blocking financials and all that kind of stuff. So they actually do a lot of stuff they right. You know what I mean? I think a lot more freight brokers, like for example Echo, Arrive, a couple other ones should really take a page out of their playbook and kind of go the same way instead of going against the grain a little bit. And I think it's kind of messing up their stuff.
So I wonder. I'm sure they are. Are they self-insured? They've got to be, right?
I don't want to answer that because I don't
know that. I don't know the answer to that. I would be willing to bet like they are. My gut would be they are. They're big enough to where they could be, and that would give them some leeway.
I want to ask you a quick question, Bradley. I mean, do you guys have any kind of a standard when it comes to how much money you're willing to lose with a customer? Till they can kind of get caught up with the rates, or is it just case by case? Or I mean, how do you guys manage something like that?
That's the best question ever. So the last 2 or 3 weeks I've been wrestling with that. At what point do you make a decision to not throw money, through being upside down on rates at a customer? And we're looking at it from a quadrant standpoint. So from a freight velocity standpoint, and I guess let me define that. How much freight are they moving? What kind of relationship do you have with them? How many brokers are in their wheelhouse? How many carriers are in their wheelhouse? And then you can convert that. And I don't have a straight answer for you on this, but you can eventually convert that to how much dry powder are you willing to throw at it? And I've had customers where we've lost $20,000 and $30,000 and $40,000 in a month on, and then we slowly turn that into, and that's an extreme. Again, I'm using an extreme point, and you slowly turn those around to customers that are profitable.
Right.
So the straight answer is I'm not going to lose money on a customer who's giving me 6 loads a month, and they don't have much more than that to give.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, that kind of answers. Yeah, because I mean, I'm always kind of going like, well, how long would it take me to actually make this money up? You know, I mean,
Right.
obviously,
And then the large
or
ones.
how?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Brad.
Well, I was just going to say the larger ones, and I'll just name some names: the Coca-Colas, any of the Fortune 100 companies. Their freight becomes commoditized. So any broker in the world, and they're a lot more. Smarter is not the right word. Advanced on how they know the freight market. They have a whole analytical teams that look at freight and fuel and wear capacity. You know, they're smart. They're on top of their game, and their freight becomes commoditized. So everyone and their brother's bidding on it, and you just become a number. You're just a cog in the wheel. And my team, we don't focus on. I don't want. I mean, I've had it.
Right.
You can beat your chest and say, "Oh, I'm."
You just answered my question.
But at what cost? Yeah.
Hey guys, listen, I gotta go pee-pees and I gotta go do some real work. I gotta cut this off. Brad, when we doing this fucking podcast, dude? We gotta do it, dude.
Whenever you feel like having the dumbest guy on your podcast, let me know.
No, it's definitely gonna be one of the best podcasts. So just let's settle this right now, bro. Give me a day. Give me a day you're free in the afternoon.
Listen, I need to look at my account. Look, I'd love to act like I'm really busy and I've got only one day, but just get with me towards the end of February. How about that?
End of February. Jesus Christ, bro, you that busy, dude?
I'm going to be traveling a little bit.
We need like 1 hour, bro.
Just next week or two.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna reach out. I'll shoot you a message like on Facebook or something. Let's do
this.
Thank
you, broker transparency and how I feel.
We're gonna ask you about all that shit, bro. I want to have a real really get in. Are you going to Mets or no? No. Okay. Because I really, there's so much shit I want to talk to you about, dude. Like a lot of stuff, dude. And I really think it would be a great podcast. So I'm definitely going to reach out 100% and we're going to set this up and we got to do it. But I have to go do some work now because it's been 2 hours. We've been almost on, dude. So I appreciate all you guys. Bradley, thank you for jumping on. And for sure, we're going to lock this down and get this done.
Thank you, guys. Hey, Bobby, I'm going to message you about some more info about that site.
Awesome. Sounds good, guys, man. Everybody enjoy yourselves. Make some money while we can. Have a good one.
See you, brother.
Later.